Hello, Kaushik, bro. How are you?
I'm good, I'm good. நீங்க எப்படி இருக்கீங்க ப்ரோ? நல்லா இருக்கேன்.
Bro. How are things over there?
Everything good, bro. இப்போ லாஸ்ட் ஒன் மோர் ஐ திங்க் லிட்டில் மோர் தென் ஒன் வீக் ஃபைட் வரைக்கும். ஸோ ட்ரைனிங்லாம் கொஞ்சம் ஸ்லோ பண்ணி வெயிட் கட் கொஞ்சம் ஸ்டார்ட் ஆகுது.
ஸோ பேசிக்காக வந்து நமக்கு யூஎஃப்சி ரெப்ரசென்ட் பண்ணி நார்த்ல இருந்து போயிருக்காங்க. அண்ட் வி நோ த திங் அபவுட் யூஸ் யூஆர் ஃப்ரம் சென்னை ரெப்ரசென்டிங் த சவுத் அண்ட் யூஆர் த ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பர்சன் ரைட் ஃப்ரம் த ஈவன் த சவுத் ஹோல் ஆஃப் த சவுத்.
ம்
ஸோ உங்ககிட்ட இருந்து உங்களோட ஸ்டோரிஸ் தெரிஞ்சா இன்னும் பெட்டரா இருக்கும். ஸோ கேன் யூ கிவ் அஸ் யுவர் glimpse of your journey from Chennai to Virginia over there? You're in Virginia, right?
யா now I'm in Virginia.
And
Chennai means normal Chennai life தான். Like I was a normal Chennai kid. திங்க் செவன்த் ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் வரைக்கும் லேடியானில் படித்தேன். அதுக்கப்புறம் அம்மா ஸ்விட்ச் பண்ணிட்டாங்க, பாலவித்யா வந்திருக்கு. ஸோ பாலவித்யா மந்திர் ஐ டிட் மை மை ஹை ஸ்கூல் 8th to 12th அங்கே தான் பண்ணேன். ஸோ டியூரிங் திஸ் ஹோல் டைம் ஐ யூஸ் டு ட்ரெயின் கராட்டே, டைக்வாண்டோ அண்ட் ஸ்டப். லைக் எனக்கு சின்ன வயசுல இருந்தே லைக் ஃபைட்டிங் ஃபார் சம் ரீசன். லைக் ஐ டோன்ட் நோ வை, லைக் இந்த அனிமல்ஸ் ஃபைட்டிங் அங்கதான் போவோம் மைண்ட், லைக் ஒரு சைட்ல. ஸோ சின்ன வயசுல அம்மா put me in karate. So karate பண்ணியிருந்தேன் for a while. Then slowly I started going into a little bit more contact sports like taekwondo,
mm,
boxing, muay thai and stuff like that. Um, அதுக்கப்புறம் MMA I found, and I know I want to fight. At that time also, like சின்ன வயசுல I didn't know about MMA, but I knew like fighting means I like fighting a lot for some reason. Um, அதுக்கப்புறம் yeah, then I found out about MMA and I told I wanted to do MMA. அப்போ ஒத்துக்கல பேரண்ட்ஸ், didn't let me. They said நீ ஸ்கூல் முடி, காலேஜ்ல நீ ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ண வேணும்னா நீ லைக் தட். அதுக்கப்புறம் ஸ்கூல் எண்ட்ல இந்த காம்பேட் கைனடிக்ஸ்ல ஐ ஜஸ்ட் வெண்ட். அவங்க தெரியாம ஐ யூஸ் டு கோ ஃபார் சம் கிளாஸஸ் ஹியர் அண்ட் தேர். சின்ன
mm,
பையன், ஐ ரிமெம்பர் கோயிங் தேர் அண்ட் சீயிங் எவ்ரி ஒன் ட்ரைனிங் ஹார்ட், லைக் ரியல் ஃபைட்டிங் மாதிரி இருந்துச்சு. But yeah, so after college started, I studied in CET Anna University. So Anga, it was very useful. In a college, நல்லா கிண்டிலே இருந்துச்சு, சுத்தி
mm,
சிட்டி. அண்ணா யூனிவர்சிட்டியில வேற அட்டெண்டன்ஸ் அவ்வளோ பார்க்க மாட்டாங்க. நான் ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ் கோட்டால வேற அங்கே போனேன். ஸோ இட் வாஸ் தே லெட் மீ கோ ட்ரெயின் அண்ட் ஆல். ஸோ காலேஜ்ல தான் ஐ ஸ்டார்டட் ட்ரைனிங் MMA ப்ராப்பர்லி. சரி, MMA
mm,
சூப்பரா ப்ராப்பரா பண்ணலான்னு. ஸோ காம்பேக்ட் கைனடிக்ஸ் அகாடமில லைக் குரூப் ஆஃப் அஸ் டுகெதர். கோச்சஸ்லாம் நிறைய லைக் இல்ல, லைக் ஸ்பெசிபிக் லைக் ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ் மேபி ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ் ஸ்பெசிபிக் கோச்சஸ் இருந்தாங்க லைக் பாக்ஸிங், ஜூடோ. பட் MMA பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் இட் வாஸ் லைக் நம்ம தான் லைக் யூடியூப் பார்த்து
mm,
இன்ஸ்ட்ரக்ஷனல்ஸ் பார்த்து ஸ்டஃப் லைக் தட். சம்மர் ஹாலிடேஸ்ல வந்து ஐ யூஸ் டு மேக் சம் மணி, ஸ்டார்ட் மேக்கிங் மணி த்ரூ coaching. I feel I have a very good coaching sense. Like I'm good at teaching and stuff like that. So Joe Pilson was one of my coaches, and I started seeing him taking like privates, like one-on-one stuff, and he
yeah,
gave me one of his clients. And from there I realized, okay, this is like a good opportunity to teach people. Like I'm better one-on-one, and it's good for like making money. So from there I started only focusing on privates. So வெறும் ட்ரைனிங் privates and எப்படியாவது மெக்கானிக்கல் டிகிரியில பாஸ் பண்ணிடணும், அவ்வளவுதான். those are my main things. அந்த பிரைவேட்ஸ்ல வர காசுல ஐ யூஸ் டு கோ டு இது தாய்லாந்து சம்மர்ல.
mm, mm,
தாய்லாந்து ரொம்ப சீப், லைக் இந்தியால இருந்து லைக் 20,000 ருபீஸ் தான். ஸோ எல்லாம் சேர்த்துட்டு யூஸ் டு கோ அங்க ஒரு 1 month அங்க ட்ரெயின் பண்ணிட்டு. மை கோச்சஸ் ஹேட் சம் கனெக்ஷன், ஸோ தே டிட் நீட் டு பே ஃபீஸ் அண்ட் ஆல் டூ மச் ஓவர் தேர். மும்பைல போய் ட்ரெயின் பண்ணுவேன். ஸோ அப்படிதான் சென்னையில I was training. Slowly I got a little bit good at it. ஓப்பன் நேஷனல்ஸ் தான் பண்ண ஆரம்பிச்சேன். I was able to win those things pretty well. I think இந்தியால அவ்வளோ அப்போ like இப்போ இருக்கிற மாதிரி அப்போ அவ்வளோ காம்படிஷன் இல்ல. A lot of people came to fight, but they didn't have that much technique. So I think that's where like I was a little bit blessed, where I was a little bit ahead of the curve in terms of knowing
mm,
technique here and there. So I just knew more than other people. So I think it made winning these competitions kind of relatively easier for me. Not that it was easy; it was like still hard only, but I had an edge just in like the knowledge curve in grappling and stuff like that. I used to travel up and down, right? So I had a little bit of a thing over there. So that was always the dream. My parents வந்து ஒத்துக்கல முன்ன like startingல they still like they said நீ பண்ண மாதிரி if you can do by yourself do by yourself. We're not going to support this. So they will support myself, but they weren't being too like emotional blackmail லாம் பண்ணல. நீ பண்ண முடிஞ்சா பண்ணு, நீ மெக்கானிக்கல் டிகிரி வாங்கினா like you're able to balance தான் you do it. Like அது மாதிரி they told me. When they said, so I told them நான் டிகிரி முடிச்சுட்டு நான் ட்ரை பண்ண போறேன் 3-4 இயர்ஸ்க்கு ப்ரொஃபஷனலா. ஐ திங்க் அப்போ அவங்க என்ன நினைச்சாங்கன்னா இந்த 4 இயர்ஸ்ல டிகிரி வந்த பிறகு இவன் மாறிடுவான், கொஞ்சம் அடல்ட் ஆயிடுவான், லைக் நார்மல் ஜாப்லாம் போக ஆரம்பிச்சான்னு நினைச்சு இந்த டிகிரி வாங்கின பிறகு I was looking சரி எப்போ போலாம் எப்படி பண்ணலாம். அப்பதான் கோட் ஆரம்பிச்சது. ஸோ கோட் டைம் ஆல்சோ I was training here only. But the second the travel restrictions got kind of lifted, me and my girlfriend, she was looking in the US to pursue a master's. Purnima, her name is. Now she's my wife. So she was looking in Virginia and Colorado area. Virginia, she got in one place called Virginia VTech Solitaire. அது பக்கத்திலேயே there's an academy called 50-50 Academy, Ryan Hall Jiu-Jitsu Academy, and he's one of. And as an MMA fighter coming up in Chennai, I realized that grappling, at least at that time, wasn't really my strong suit. I needed to grappling இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் ஸ்ட்ராங் ஆகணும். அப்பதான் இந்த like I can do something against like higher level fighters and stuff like that. And எனக்கு ரெஸ்லிங்கே ரொம்ப டயர்ட் ஆகும் பண்ணா. So this Ryan style அப்போ to my small brain, no, இந்த நான் கத்துனா ரெஸ்லிங் ரெஸ்லர்ஸ் அடிக்கலான்னு I thought. அப்போ பொறுத்த லாஜிக்ல I sent them an email. They said you come, we'll see if you're a good fit, then we'll try giving you a position in the internship program and kind of support you. ஸோ ஒன்றும் லைக் கன்ஃபார்ம் ஆகல, அப்புறம் லைக் சரி போய் பார்க்கலாம், லைக் ஒன்றும் ஆகலன்னா திருப்பி வர போறோம் அவ்வளோதான். ஸோ அங்க ஒரு டிக்கெட், ஒன் வே டிக்கெட் வாங்கி we went over there and yeah, they liked me over there. I also liked how they taught a lot. They were very helpful and they were very like எப்படி சொல்றது, welcoming, and they taught everything properly to me, and I really liked how Ryan taught. It was very easy for me to understand and express myself. Like நான் எப்படி சண்டை போடணும், லைக் அந்த ஃபண்டமெண்டல் ரூல்ஸ் வச்சு நான் எப்படி வேணா போடலாம், நானே கிரியேட்டிவா பண்ணிக்கலாம். ரொம்ப ட்ரைனிங்லாம் அவ்வளோ ஸ்ட்ரிக்டா இல்லை. So அது மாதிரி that's how I went to DC, I mean Virginia, and started training with Ryan Holland.
Is that the whole time with you? Like he personally trains you?
No, he's not. He more overlooked. So he himself is still competing and fighting. So he's for himself also. He takes care of his own training and stuff. But obviously his ideas and philosophy of like martial arts and the ideas, fundamentals, his style is like dropped down to the whole coaching system and like his classes, the academy itself. So all the other instructors over there also, they follow his ideas. So it's not like he's looking at me and coaching and giving me classes. But if I have a question, I can go ask him. If he sees me doing something like differently, he'll come and help me with that thing. But not like a coach like who's running practices for you. More like guidance, and I can look at him, get inspired, and then the other coaches also. Like he has a lot of like other coach like David Tarao. They have very good black belts in the gym. Judo wrestlers, judokas and wrestlers are there. So it's a very good place to just like accumulate a lot of knowledge.
And நீங்க ரெண்டு இடம் பார்த்துருப்பீங்கல்ல ப்ரோ, ட்ரைனிங் இன் சென்னை வித் பீப்புள் இன் சென்னை. உங்களுக்கு அதில் கொஞ்சம் எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் ஆனவங்க, அவங்களோட மைண்ட் செட், அவங்களோட கோல்ஸ், அண்ட் மூவிங் ஃப்ரம் ஹியர் டு தேர் அண்ட் லுக்கிங் அட் பீப்புள் ஓவர் தேர் ஹூ ஆர் லைக் ப்ராப்பர்லி கம்பீட்டிங் தேர். அண்ட் எப்படி அந்த சேஞ்ச் ஆஃப் மைண்ட் செட் உங்களுக்கு தெரிஞ்சுதா எப்படி? அண்ட் டிட் யூ அடாப்ட் டு இட் அண்ட் ஹவு டிட் இட் ஹெல்ப் யூ?
I would say like Ryan Hall's gym the mindset is kind of different and like how they train is different. But matta gyms பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் just general fighters in general, it's not much different than Chennai. The only difference I would say is the sports are more developed over here, like the skills are. So there are more wrestlers, there are more like the level in technique or level higher irukkinga. So it's not like a mindset sort of a thing. It's like they've been doing it for longer. They have more experienced coaches in different fields like wrestling, boxing. The sport is more developed, right? So they just have more access to better skills and coaching. That would be the only difference. Otherwise, mindset in Chennai, like, do a lot of people, very hardworking guys in Chennai. Everyone trains very well. Morning, like, the coach wanted 40 minutes, they'll be driving in the bike and go train. Like, there's no lack in mindset for boys in Chennai and stuff like that. They're very hardworking. I would just say just the coaching and the exposure to good skill and teaching would be a big difference.
We've been watching you, training your mobility with functional patterns. ஸோ லைக் அது வந்து எந்த அளவுக்கு வந்து உங்களோட மூமெண்ட்ல வந்து இட் கேவ் யூ டிஃபரன்ஸ் அண்ட் த ஃப்ளூயிடிட்டி இன் யூர் மூமெண்ட்ஸ்.
So functional patterns is I mean, not okay. So in our career, when I came to the US, I had actually, before I went pro, I had a very big back injury where 2 to 3 of my discs slipped. And during that time, like, the doctor said I have to stop MMA and surgery panna kuda like 1-2 years recovery and stuff like that. And it's like more like Western thought process of things, right? Like, ஏதாவது அங்க எக்ஸ்ட்ரா ஸ்லிப் ஆயிடுச்சுன்னா சரி, இந்த ஸ்லிப்பான டிஸ்கை கட் பண்ணிட்டு சரி ஆயிடும், பெயின் போயிடும். லைக் சும்மா லைக் தே லுக் அட் த சிம்டம் அண்ட் நாட் த ரூட் காஸ். ஸோ த ரூட் காஸ் நான் கொஞ்சம் லைக் ஐ ஸ்டெப் பேக் ஃப்ரம் இட். நானே சரி கொஞ்சம் திங்க் பண்ணலாம் என்ன நடக்குதுன்னு. லைக் வில் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் சி there are a lot of imbalances in my posture, the way I move, like my alignment, like my spine and like small scoliosis, like my like forward neck posture, quads are active while my hips were kind of not engaging properly with my movement. So because of these things, in certain positions, especially MMA explore லாம் பண்ணும்போது, they would keep getting again hurt, and they eventually it became very bad. So that's when I started by myself. சரி, எப்படி மார்ஷல் ஆர்ட்ஸ் கத்துக்கணுமோ அதே மாதிரி லைக் மார்ஷல் ஆர்ட்ஸும் பாஸ்டரும் they're very much the same thing. Like, if you're a good athlete, automatically you start doing good skill and technique. If your body is in a weird position, உங்களுக்கு டெக்னிக்கே பண்ண வராது because you're not capable of doing it. So both of these things I started looking at as the same sort of lens, like either like SNC செப்பரேட்டா MMA செப்பரேட்டா பார்க்காம எல்லாம் ஒன்னா பார்த்துட்டு, so then I started understanding and fixing my posture with different ideas and through self-awareness, like some yoga, just reading books on biomechanics and stuff like that. Out of that, one thing was, one system which had all these things kind of mapped out really well was functional patterns. And they were able to redefine a lot of things for me in terms of like flexibility, strength, like what is actually flexibility, what is actually strength, how the body is supposed to move. Like summa like static stretch panna adu poduma, like is that even good for you? Stretching liye strength, like the stretch itself should be strong enough so you can have like a bounce to your movement. So just different more fundamental view of strength and athletic training was brought to me by functional patterns. Like this for humans வந்து ஒரு so many like hundreds thousands of years we've evolved as human beings to walk and run. That is our most evolved characteristic trait. Like that's what biology has made us do. So on the walking and running functions lende எப்படி we can start to punch, how we can move, how we can strength train in these sort of aspects to actually be strong. So if you're able to walk and run properly, then you'll be able to punch and kick properly or lift weight properly, not the other way around. If I'm able to do a deadlift only, I'll be able to punch. No, if I'm able to walk, stand, sit, these are the main functions. Like daily, every now we're sitting, we're standing, we're walking, and that's all. That's the main thing. 90% like so. Adu correcta panninglaave adu strengthen panna, then like everything else will kind of get better. So in terms of that, functional patterns will help me a lot in just understanding how to move more fluidly, how to produce more force through my joints without like squeezing too much. And it's still a learning process. I've been doing it for like 2 years now, and then in the last few months I was able to connect directly with the CEO of functional patterns. His name is Naudi Aguilar. He is too good. The things he's done and the things he's built from scratch. Yeah, the lever king, yes, him. So he is like, the way his mind works and how passionate he is about all of these things is very inspiring to me. And just seeing him in person and watching him move. He's like 40 plus years old, but he moves like a cat. And it's not like சில பேர் ஸ்டார்டிங்ல இருந்தே அத்லெட்டிக்கா இருப்பாங்க. So they can do it since the start. That's different. If you see his videos earlier, he wouldn't be that athletic. கொஞ்சம் கடக்க முடக்கம் தான் he'll be moving, but now he moves so well. So he's learned to be athletic. That is something very rarely you see. You'll either see people who are naturally athletic from the start and then they can do things pretty well. It's very rare to see someone who is not that coordinated or not that like athletic and then learning how to be athletic, learning how to feel to be an athlete. That is something different, and learning to do that is something which is what he's specializing in, and like kind of just like revolutionizing the industry. And yeah, of course, then he's helped me a lot with like managing my injuries, and just learning to be more efficient as a human being and as a martial artist.
Super, super, super. And the videos கூட we used to watch in your stories. It's like very fascinating how you move, those things that you do.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't understand. I had to be that to understand, but it's like really, nice to see like how you adapt to different stuff for your strengthening. And
yeah,
let's just say in a week you're like properly training every day.
Yeah, pretty much I'm training every day. I think I overtrain kind of a lot, but I'm trying to manage that in terms of not overtraining too much. But I think it's very rare that I take a day off. Like I'll be like, sorry, Sunday day off panikalam, but then Sunday வரும்போது I'll be like, I mind will think, so இது try பண்ணலாமே, அதை try பண்ணலாமே. I'm just very curious about things. It's not like I train very hard every day, like intense, like 180 BPM heart rate training. It's more like just like skill building, specific training. In the position la pona, அந்த position la pona, இப்படி போனா அப்படி போனா. Just like though that sort of training I do a lot. So if that's considered training, it depends on what you define training as. So that way I don't really take. I don't feel like this burnout feeling. If anything, I only get burnt out when I'm injured. If I'm injured and I can't train, that's when I kind of feel burnt out. Like I'm like, oh, like that. But I think that also I'm learning to deal with and trying to understand that I should be content with myself no matter what I'm doing, sort of a thing. But in terms, training, like I'm pretty much training all the time, bro.
My question is, when you're putting in the work day and night over there, obviously you're with your better half. But still, எனக்கு வந்து சென்னையில இருந்து இந்த ஒரு விஷயம் மட்டும் என் கூட இப்ப இருந்துச்சுன்னா, like I'll be feeling more better. I can work a little bit more. I'll be feeling more lively. It could be anything, an object, a food, or a person. It could be anything else.
I just think it's like Chennai culture and my family, bro. Like அம்மா அப்பா பிரதர் பக்கத்துல இருந்தாலே லைக் வீட்டுக்கு வந்தா வீடு மாதிரி இருக்கும். லைக் ஜஸ்ட் சும்மா பேசுறது, சில் பண்றது, படம் பாக்குறது, சும்மா வெளியே போய் பேட்மிண்டன், ஸ்கூட்டில சும்மா வெளியே ஓட்டுறது, பீச்சஸ். I think this only I'm missing the most. That is the only thing which I'm like, valikude. If I think about that, I get very emotional. But that is something I'm working towards. If I build my career enough and I'm able to, not just through MMA, through like entrepreneurship and stuff like that, if I'm able to financially support myself in a way where I can travel back and forth way often, or like fly my parents out over here, inga over a video and then have them over here a bit. I think that will be that's all. That's ideal. If I have my family and good training next to me, அவ்வளவுதான் பிடிச்சிக்க முடியாது.
இப்போ நீங்க சென்னைக்கு வரீங்களா? when you're visiting, let's just say you're visiting like 1 6 months or something. When you're visiting, what's the first thing that you do? Like apart from going to meeting your family, after that, which is the first thing that you do?
Lot of things, bro, in Chennai.
Okay, in Chennai, I have to do the shit right now.
சென்னையில எனக்கு ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஐ டோன்ட் நோ வை ஐ லைக் என்னோட ரூம் கீழே இருக்கும். லைக் அந்த பெட் வந்து கொஞ்சம் ஃபர்மா இருக்கும், ஃப்ளோர் வந்து லைக் கோல்டா இருக்கும். ஸோ ஐ லைக் ஜஸ்ட் கோயிங் அண்ட் ஸ்லீப்பிங் ஆன் மை பெட் ஃபர்ஸ்ட். நல்லா விரிச்சுட்டு அது ஸ்லீப் ஆஃப் ஃபார் லைக் ஹவர் லாங் ஐ வாண்ட். காலையில எழுந்தா தெல் பி ஏதாவது ஃபுட் ரெடியா இருக்கும். அம்மா தோசை போட்டு தருவாங்க. ஸோ இட்ஸ் ஈட்டிங் ஃப்ரம் மை மம்ஸ் கிச்சன், ஜஸ்ட் டாக்கிங் டு பி ஒன் ஆஃப் த ஃபர்ஸ்ட் திங்ஸ் ஐ டூ. அதுக்கப்புறம் என்னன்னா பைக்ல போய் பீச் போய் சும்மா நடந்து போகலாம். லைக் ஐ லைக் வாக்கிங் நியர் த பீச். அதுக்கப்புறம் சும்மா சேம் பைக்ல கொஞ்சம் போயிட்டு லைக் வெளியே பிரேக்ஃபாஸ்ட் சாப்பிட்டு ஐ லவ் தீஸ் இந்த ஜூஸ் கடைலாம் இருக்கும்ல ஸ்டால்ஸ் சென்னையில எங்க போனாலும் ஜூஸ் அங்க நான் டெய்லி ஜூஸ் அட்லீஸ்ட் ஒரு 5-6 தடவை குடிப்பேன். சுகர் கேன் ஜூஸ் எவ்வளவு லைக் பைக்ல அப்படியே ஓட்டு ஃபுல்லா ஹீட் ஆகி ஒரு சுகர் கேன் கடையில போய் நின்று ஒரு 2-3 சுகர் கேன் ஜூஸ் குடிச்சாதான் லைக் அதுல அந்த டோப்மீன் ரஷ் கிடைக்கும். ஈவினிங் ஆனா அவ்வளவுதான், டீ பட்டர் பிஸ்கெட் எங்கேயாச்சும் போய் உட்காரணும். ஆம், அவ்வளவுதான். ஐ திங்க் தீஸ் திங்ஸ் ஆர் த மெயின் திங், லைக் வெரி லைக் திங்ஸ் லைக் விச் ஆம் பேட்டர்ன் டு இன் சென்னை என்னோட ஹேபிட்ஸ்ல.
இதுதான் உங்களோட biggest fight till date.
Yeah.
This is a huge opportunity for you. So, how do you handle your nerves fighting in front of a guy like Dhanabhai who could change your life forever?
I try not to think too much of like, oh, my life is going to change and all those things. That puts too much like pressure on my ego and like my self-worth and all these things. Which doesn't really matter too much if you really ஒரு ரூம் போட்டு உட்கார்ந்து நீங்க யோசிச்சா like at the end of the day you will realize those things don't matter too much. So for me, it's in terms of like there are some things which like I think about before fighting is one is my safety. One is for me, I don't like getting hit at all. My health is a very big priority for me because without health you can't do anything in life. You can't enjoy anything. Like I fight and train, but if anything கொஞ்சம் அடிபட்டாலே I'm like ஓபா like I don't want to even like கொஞ்சம் பேடா இருந்துச்சுனாலே like ஒரு like your hand is hurt or your knee கொஞ்சம் அடிபட்டாலே like it really changes the way you live. So my health is a main priority for me, and not just for me and for my family around me, like my wife, my mom and all. எனக்கு அடிபட்டா அவங்க அவ்வளவுதான், நான் பண்றதோ they will get very sad and this thing, right? So health and safety is one of my main priorities of the fighter. And I put a lot of time into my defense, and that and doing these things over and over again and practicing being in dangerous situations and not getting hurt too much, at least to my head. Like my body and armor is okay. I can absorb shots, but I don't want to get hit in the head a lot. I don't want like my brain to get damaged and stuff like that. So getting confidence like from that in my training is very important for me. It helps me keep calm. Like okay, like for real, this guy is trying to hit me really hard with small gloves, but I'm able to block these things. I'm able to be calm. I'm able to do this for 5 minutes, 5 rounds. That gives me a lot of confidence. Where I'm just like, okay, if no, I'm not going to get hurt very badly. I've done all that I can to make sure that my brain is safe. So that is like one check box for me to to be safe and fight like that. The next thing is I'm fighting in my weight category. I'm fighting people almost my size. They might be stronger, like 20, like maybe 10-15% or 20% stronger than me, faster or whatever. But at the end of the day, our bodies, our body it works the same way. I have 2 hands, he has 2 hands, he has 2 legs, I have 2 legs. Techniques work the same way. If I get you an RNC choke, even if you're like God, you're not God, but if you're like a really good MMA fighter, if I get you into like an RNC, you should also be able to finish it. So it's not that he has a magic power. It's like he may be good at defending to get to that position, but position pona mudikano. Like you know what I mean? Like if you even get a good wrestler on a double leg, you should finish him. Finish the double leg. They might do something after that or something, but at the end of the day, technique works, right? The physics of the technique in martial arts work. Like if you martial arts believe panna, then you have to do like know these things. You can't not know these things, and believing that நீங்க யாரா இருந்தாலும் like whoever you are, Russian, like African, like I don't know who you are on steroids. If I get you in a certain position, I hold you a certain way. அங்க போனா I can do it. Whoever you are. Right? So this gives me confidence again. So practicing getting to these positions again. Like I don't care who you are now. Like even if you're world champ or not world champ, if I get there, I can do it. Getting there is a thing, but if I get there, I can do it. It's not like they have magical powers. They're not like superheroes. Like it's like one training, you might look at someone and be like, oh, he's too strong. Oh, he's too fast. Oh, like he's just too good, bro. I can't do anything. But what you mean by they're too good means they're doing certain small things to get out of certain positions. But on the position, the position works. If you trust in martial arts and you trust in physics,
then that gives me a lot of confidence going into the fight. I'm like, I've done my work. I know if I get to these positions, I'm good. So I never get stuck in a fight, like stuck like you know, like I always have like a program in the back which can keep going because I know these things are universally true. So these things give me confidence in the fight, and then as a mindset in general, I just obviously the narrative is there. Oh, like I'm a South Indian fighter fighting in India. Like, all these Indian UFC, Indian guys are losing. You're the next guy. There's an opportunity. நீ win பண்ணா like அவ்வளவுதான் like எல்லாம் பத்திக்கும் like all these things are there, and it's good to milk the narrative. But at the same time, for me, I want to go there, be present, and do my skills against someone, some sort of opposition. That's all. If I worry about all these things in the moment, then I won't be focusing on what's in front of me right now. Right. So these things, win or lose, this doesn't affect my self worth. This doesn't affect who I am. I know who I am, and I'm very confident about that. So whether I win or lose, that's not going to change anything about who I am. It might externally be like, oh yeah, he lost, or oh yeah, he won, oh great. But at the end of the day, I know the thing is to go there, have fun, perform my martial arts under like pressure. And if that and all goes right and I'm enjoying myself and doing the right thing at the right time when I need to do what I need to do, then all these external things will happen as they're supposed to happen.
Yeah. So you will get it done.
Thanks, bro.
I have
Okay.
Oliver fights. I love him so much. So whenever he fights, I have this like crazy positive energy that going on. I get the same thing with you as well. So like you're getting it done. Don't worry about it. Yeah, and maybe
I'm
you're
not
not
worried
worried
about
about it. You're not worried about it. But yeah, to the other people,
like no,
who are
no. It means a lot to me, and also, dude, I'm feeling so much support from so many people. I've never experienced this before. It's like random people sending me messages, and I'm like, wow, like this me fighting as an Indian must mean a lot to all of you. For like, I know I can feel the energy. I can feel like how much it means to them, and it's at the same time very it's like very honoring at the same time also. I was like, "ஐயோ, ஏன்டா இவ்ளோ நம்பிக்கை வைக்கிறீங்க என் மேல? Like, let me just go fight, dude." But at the same time, I think I'll grow into that person who carries all of like the all these Tamil people's dreams. So it's like the Indian like culture and energy with me.
what's your game plan for this British fight that you're fighting this week?
Oh, game plan. Game plan is it's kind of simple only, bro. Just engage in the fight as much as I can. So this fight, the game plan is just to make it happen. Like go make like we call it like making the conversation starting the conversation. Like fight engage funny. எவ்வளோ engage like the longer I can engage continuously, I feel like I'll start to win more.
You go
I
up.
like
Yeah.
to I like to make it like Allah like 30 like that. So the more I can do that, the better for me. And I will since last fight I've improved a lot in doing that. So it will be something like that where as soon as the fight starts, I'll just try to make it as engaging as possible. I'm not going to tell you how and if what
Yeah,
specific
yeah.
technique is possible, but I'll make it as engaging as I can. So he'll have to use a lot of his energy to engage with it and try to get to my positions. When I get to my positions, I'll do pretty well.
Super, super. Okay, when you're not fighting, like when
Hmm.
you're not fighting, when you're at home, what do you love doing the most?
I just like to. I love sleeping. I love just I don't know, just like regular simple stuff only. But yeah, writing, chilling in nature, maybe like playing basketball. Yeah.
Super.
Oh, I
So,
love part to போட்டு I just like dance. I love
just like that.
putting குத்து songs போட்டு like room close பண்ணிட்டு maybe my wife will come எல்லாம் கண்ணை மூட்டு நாக்கு கடிச்சிட்டு டங்கு 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 ஃபுல்லா like ஒரு 25 minutes எல்லாம் பண்ணிட்டு அவ்வளவுதான். Yeah, that's like my meditation.
Straight like growth all day.
Yeah.
Since you're from here, for a young aspiring fighter from Chennai, what's your
Hmm.
golden words of advice that you would give?
Fighting professionally, you have to first know whether you're doing it for the right reasons. I would say don't get into fighting to make money and all that stuff. That might come later or not. At least the sport is not that developed where like you're going to start making money from the get-go, even if you're really good. Even if you're really good, it's going to take a lot of time for you to make money. Just from this, you have to have other skills to make you money. Like, don't depend completely on MMA for your money. You have to like develop yourself as a human being in different ways to provide value and support your dream. And realize why you're fighting. Are you fighting because of some insecurity in yourself where you're like, oh, I need to fight to be like some getter or whatever, or you genuinely like the martial art and you're doing it because you love it? Because if you don't really love the sport and you're just doing it for external validation and reasons, then or you'll break after a point. It has to be real. It has to be something. You have to be honest with yourself if you really want to do this. And if you genuinely love it, then realize that at the end of the day, like if you're fighting people in your weight category and you can do as long as you learn the right techniques with proper self-awareness, you'll be able to like fight whoever you want to fight. But it's not like the saying is there, no, like hard work beats whatever. I feel like hard work is different. Like hard work is just not it's not like blindly just like going and grinding. You have to grind the right way. You have to grind with awareness. You have to be curious about different things. You can't expect everyone to come, someone to just give you all the information you need. You have to go and question why something is not working, why this thing is working, why that thing is not working. Outside of camp, have your mind right. Like it's not just you go to the gym, train really hard, come back to the gym, sleep. Like you are out, outside the gym, how you treat your mind, how you treat yourself, how curious about you about the sport. Like only if you genuinely love the sport, do it is my main advice. Just don't have a honest conversation with yourself whether you're doing it for yourself or you're doing it for like other people or some external insecurity.
Top three MMA goals.
Habib for sure. Fedor, and let's see, John Jones.
Is it an order?
No, it is random. I don't have orders.
Favorite food.
Favorite food, Artikal Paya.
Dream matchup with current bantamweight, the roster right now. It's a fighter where you think that okay, being in the cage with him will I'll learn a lot. This guy is like
Oh,
next level.
Pidayan.
Favorite actor, Tamil. Favorite Tamil actor.
Dhanush.
Dream walkout song.
Dream walkout song. I walk out to my dream walkout song every time. It's a Bagalodi and Dagalamari from Mari.
Great. So you're gonna continue doing that.
Yeah, continue doing that. On the end of it, I'm going to, I think, since Bagalodi and Dagalamari is a little bit short song, I mean, getting nuts, like only like 1 minute, 30 seconds or something. Adukapram, I like this artist called Kilake. I don't know if you know him.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So Podu Mike, I'm trying to mix those songs together. Bagalodi and Dagalamari, Podu Mike, அப்படியே சேர்த்து போட்டா like செமையா இருக்குன்னு.
Who's your MMA idol?
I don't know. I think Habib, bro, is very disciplined. Well, I think like I've met and trained with Corey Sandhagen. Like the way he trains also is they're so disciplined. Ryan Hall, Corey Sandhagen, Habib. I think all of them together. Like anyone who's just able to, like so passionate about the sport and like disciplined in what they do. Respect.
Which is the one thing that you love the most? Striking or grappling?
I can't choose, bro. I like both them too much. It's more like எல்லாம் சேர்ந்து பண்ணாதான் it feels really good. Like grappling பண்ணிட்டவங்க escape பண்ணும்போது strike பண்ணா it feels good. Strike பண்ணும்போது சரி strike பண்றியா double leg. Like அந்த 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 mixing தான் எனக்கு ரொம்ப பிடிக்கும்.
Super. Favorite Tamil movie ever?
Bro, I can't choose one, but obviously Shivaji is up there. I like VIP a lot. I like Adikalam a lot. I think these three are pretty solid.
I know it's too much pressure on you. So, I don't want to, see it as a pressure, actually. So, because like, it's more of like an aura. You are going into a huge fight representing India, representing us, the southern people, the Chennai. It does come. But I feel as like a huge, number of people are backing you. There is that to back you, whatever happens. It doesn't matter,
Yeah.
the outcome of the fight at all. We
Yeah.
are always there. You should, you definitely don't take it as a pressure though, but I just want to say it from my mouth. We are just there for you, to be there for whatever happens. And
Thank you, bro.
throughout your career, bro. So I give my utmost things, whatever I can give, my positive,
Energy to give
vibes.
me. Thank you, bro.
So for you to get this thing done, bro. So what's the final words before the big fight that you would like to say to the fans over in India?
I don't know, in the fight, I'm just going to do my best to be who I am in the ring, bro. Like, I'll represent my Tamil culture and the culture of who I am inside the ring. That is my biggest goal. I don't want to be, shy and kind of fall into different categories of fighter. I want to go there and you will know, even if like you just like, there's a silhouette of me, like you're not seeing my skin color, you're not seeing anywhere. Like how I look also, you'll be able to be like, oh, this guy is Tamil. This guy is a Tamil fighter for sure. The way he moves looks like he's fucking dancing like danga danga inside. Like you'll see it.
We are so happy that we are getting represented finally on the biggest of the stage in the sport.
Yeah.
And
And this one, no, what is the thing? Dhanush will say no in one movie. நல்லா பார்த்தா பிடிக்காது பார்க்க பார்க்க தான் பிடிக்கும் like that.
great, bro, great, bro, great. I had such a great time interviewing you, and thank you so much for your time. Thank you. I hope you also had a good time here with.
Oh, I had an amazing time. Thank you. I actually didn't. This is the first interview I'm doing for this fight because other people, I'm like, the same question, same. And then I was like, I didn't feel it. But with you guys, I know you guys, and I know you like from my sort of energy and aura. So I was like, I will do it with you.
Thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much. It means a lot. So,
Okay, bro.
so I'm going to let you go right now.